In this quick video, we're going to talk about how to now populate your note-taking page. I'm going to simply select all of these and delete them just so we can put some information in. Notice that they're all still there. One thing that might be handy is if you can split your screen. So notice that I am not in full view or I don't have my window expanded everywhere. So I can take now, and if I hover over the green, I can move my window around and you'll see that it's blue and white in the back. If I simply take this and put it over the blue, I now have two screens. I can take this and add a new topic here, and I might be searching the 2014 World Cup stadiums now. So now all of a sudden a few titles come up. I can take this. Notice that as soon as I click on that, it opens in a new tab that's in your search settings. I might look here and say, oh, $3 billion, da 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 da. I'm looking for something to read. In far-flung places without professional teams to sustain them after the tournament. Copy. I'm going to put that into my notes, and I'm going to say that that is a society thing because they're in far-flung places without professional teams. I'm going to copy my URL. And put that here. I can readjust the size of my two screens. One thing that might need to reset is your text wrapping. So now the text wrapping is turned on and the far-flung locations is all within one cell. I come back over here and I'm looking through. I find 300 million to build. That's an economy thing. So I copy that, put that here. That's definitely economy. And it's the same URL. So I go back and I find a different article. And I might see something that it was a step backwards. So this is a well-being probably. Put that in here. And now I have a different URL, so I'm going to copy that and put it into here. Let's just say this is something that's interesting. I'm going to say because this is so old and that it was necessary, I'm going to call that nature. I'm going to put that into here. Again, copying my URL. Now let's say I go back to my original article, the first article I was looking at, and find something else that's interesting. Attendance is increased, so that's going to be a society. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab this URL once again. So now I have in my Megaproject note-taking page, I've got different news quadrants. I have different facts and information, and I have different URLs. Again, you may want to just make sure that your text wrapping is always turned on. It'll make it easier to read. I can now use my sort to organize my information by the news quadrant. I can use my sort to organize information by my URL, and it'll see that I'll put my sources together. And then if I want to go back to the way it originally was, I can come back here to the number column, here, and sort A to Z, and it will put them back into the original order. Looks like I missed number 5. Oops.